welcome to my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen. Today, we're going to be making chicken and broccoli salad.
Italian chicken and broccoli salad.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's us again. We're gonna push out another video, and yes, we're making chicken again, but it's what we're having tonight, so we thought we'd make a video about it. So, hope everyone is doing good. What I have here is some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I took a knife before we started recording and I sliced down the center of them. I don't really like these huge ones, but I thought I would make little, kind of make chicken tenders out of them in a way. But I'm gonna sprinkle some pepper. Watch that sucker. I'll stick this in the sink. That's a sharp knife that I use rarely, but I used it to cut this chicken. So I'm gonna sprinkle it with some pepper.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to turn on the light.
Okay. And then it might be a lot of pepper. I don't know. Might not be enough pepper. I don't know. Trying to use my left hand to guide what I'm doing. And I don't know. I'm not going to touch all over the chicken to feel. I'm just going to go for it. And if people want more, they can add more later. And I'm going to shake up this Italian, just a regular Italian salad dressing, the oil kind. Shake it. Shake it good. And then we're going to just, I'm going to take off, well, does this have one of those little flip tops? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
A little flip top on it. Get out of my way, paper.
It's a ketchup.
It's not ketchup.
It's a ketchup container.
We're having ketchup chicken. He's trying to mess with me. Doesn't smell like ketchup.
Dang it.
And Dylan, my little Dylan, is my camera guy.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited because thanks to Johnny from Blind Nation for giving me advice, because Dylan wants to be in the videos too. And so we have a tripod on the way that has an iPhone camera attachment to the, connected to it. And we got it on eBay for really cheap. So yeah, if anybody's looking for one of those, eBay's a place, place to find them real cheap. I like eBay a lot. So I'm excited for that to come in the mail. So I'm just gonna squeeze and pour this. You better cook. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got the paper. I didn't take the paper off.
There's some coming out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke the paper down a little bit.
You don't need to actually take it off.
Right.
Paper's not going to do anything to it.
And I have to name
And
off
I'm gonna,
the ingredients.
while I'm pouring this over the chicken, Dylan's gonna keep showing me do this. Well, for a minute. Hang on, Kiki. We'll do that in a second.
Okay.
I love this stuff because it's got everything in it. I'm not gonna add anything else to it. Just kind of feeling my way around, trying to get it good and coated. I'm gonna use the whole bottle.
That looks really good.
And it smells really good. And it's just gonna bake in this yumminess. And it's gonna have its own little chicken broth. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And it makes your house smell like heaven. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and she's gonna name off ingredients for y'all.
Okay. We have pepper, which we already did, and Italian dressing, which we already did, and we have broccoli for the broccoli salad, a cutting board to cut the broccoli. Over here, we have sugar, mayonnaise, and Mom, are these walnuts?
Pecans.
Pecans.
Can you pick up the pecans?
Pecans.
Nice.
And the
And dried cranberries.
good job. Yep. I love broccoli salad.
Me too.
Okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna come over here and get some foil out of my drawer. Get some foil out of my drawer, and you can tell my stepson has been messing with the foil because it looks like a mess.
Whatever.
Oh, hi, stepson. We're making a video. Say what's up to the peeps.
Sup, peeps? I don't know.
James actually. Ah! Come back here! Oh, shh. cheeses. Okay, it doesn't feel like it touched all the chicken. This is how a blind person fights with a little aluminium. Okay.
Mom, what's it called?
Aluminum. Get off there, you son of a sucker. Okay, so we're gonna cover up the chicken, I think. We're gonna cover the chicken up with this foil. Might be a little bit long, that's okay, because my stepson messed up my foil.
Whatever.
He's the reason we're making this tonight. He likes to help plan all of our meals. You should make that, like the other night with the taco pie. You should make taco pie, that's bomb. And today he was like, can you make that chicken baked in the Italian dressing? That would be bomb. So here you go, Jay.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna stick this in the oven. See, not much to it, just put the chicken in there, pour the oil, well, whatever, Italian oil dressing stuff, whatever it's called. And then stick this in the oven at 350. Ow.
Yeah, it's on.
Hopefully it's okay for that rack. And then let it bake. Probably those are pretty thick breastises, so probably an hour at least. And then we'll check it and see if it's ready. It's good to go. All right, so broccoli salad. I almost said, assistant, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Broccoli salad. Got my broccoli. Gotta find a bowl.
A bowl. Nice cabinets.
Okay. And we're just gonna cut these crowns. We're gonna cut the stems off. I know you guys have seen me cut broccoli before, but I'm gonna do it again.
For the roasted vegetables on the other video.
Right.
Just in case they didn't see that.
Blind girl, sharp knife. Rule of thumb, you gotta say it. You just gotta say it. So we're gonna cut these. My dogs are running around like, come here, Cleo, wanna say hi to the peeps? Cleo, come here. Come here, Cleo. Come here. Come here, Cleo. Come on. Come see mom. Come see mom. Oh, you're gonna make a fool out of me. Come see mom. Come on. Oh. Thanks. Anyways,
I almost caught her.
don't show that part of the house yet. Okay.
I know,
Okay.
I was showing the floor.
We're gonna cut off the stem. Save this for the guinea pig. Cleo, you want broccoli? You want broccoli?
Here, let me.
Come here. You want broccoli?
There, she's right there.
Come here. Come on. Come on, please see mom. Come on, please see mom. Come on.
Get it.
You do it. Well, here's her paw. All right. All right. Let me rinse my hands off.
Silas is right there watching you. Mom, can I have a piece of that?
Usually I try not to let them surround me in the kitchen, but they were just going crazy. Okay. All right, back to this. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher knife.
I'm gonna just cut these stems off. Dylan, show my hands.
I am.
Use my fingers as a guide. Push it down. I think my honey bunny must have sharpened my knives because I'm not struggling as much with them this time. And I don't like big chunks in my broccoli salad, so I'm just gonna make them kind of smaller. I bought this before in the deli at a grocery store, and it was really good, but it had big pieces of broccoli and big chunks of onion, and I don't like big chunks of raw onion.
There were
Usually what I do is I'll grade some, hello brain. I'll grade some onion, but today I'm not going to. I just keeping it simple, stupid. I mean not simple, stupid, just simple. Okay. We need some good blues music right here. Some good Stevie Ray Vaughan or something. Maybe someday. I'm still learning about all those copyright laws, and there are some songs you can use. I just have to figure out which ones they are. Cut a little bit more off of there. You can also break them up with your hands. Sorry if I'm not describing very well. I keep forgetting to do that. But what I have on my right side here is one of my bowls, and I'm just cutting the stems off the broccoli and breaking them up into smaller pieces and putting them in the bowl for my other sight impaired friends. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one. Okay.
Oh, clear. Go. We almost caught it.
Piece. Put this in the bowl, and I'm still doing it. I know my other videos have been kind of lengthy, but it's just hard to figure out what parts to cut out, and you know, sometimes you, whoopsies, you cut out parts that are, you're like, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. So we'll figure this out slowly but surely. But thanks for everybody who keeps watching us, and to the new subscribers. You know, who knows? We'll keep doing this and we'll become YouTubers.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I just really like doing it. I really, I don't know what the technical term is, but there are instructors that teach blind folks or, you know, visually impaired people how to function at home, like with sewing, which I make quilts, by the way, all by hand, completely by hand. So maybe someday I'll go away from this for a little while and show you how I do my hand sewing. I do have a sewing machine, but that's a challenge, let me tell you. How do you know when the thread runs out? You've sewn half of a row of blocks together and then, oh, guess what? They're not sewn. But I know that happens to everybody, so.
Idea. My blind mama's messy yarn.
My blind mama's tangled yarn. You should see me try to crochet because I can't do it. I can't do it. Someday I'll do it. Okay, I got all the broccoli cut that I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm not even gonna, well, maybe I'll wipe it off a little bit.
I'm gonna steal a little stem.
All right, gonna chop up some of these pecans. I've had this before with, I've made this before with chopped pecans, but I've had it before with pine nuts or sunflower seeds, which is really good. But I'm just gonna chop a few of these by hand. Stay on there.
You're just struggling on the floor.
Sorry if this takes, oh, don't cut off your fingernail. Sorry if this takes a little bit. We do have a chopper, but I don't go near those blades. I'd rather use a large butcher knife instead of those chopper blades. They're just, they scare me. I can't.
I should get a larger butcher knife.
Oh, like a meat cleaver?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about meat cleavers. Those kind of intimidate me a little bit. So, I'm just gonna do this for a few. Trying to think. I've been finding some really good YouTube videos. There's another gal out there who's blind, and for those of you who have done search for blind people videos, lack of better terms, her name is Molly Burke. And Johnny, I don't know if you've heard of her yet, but we'll have to talk about her. She's got an amazing following. Plus, she's amazing. She's a really good girl, and I've been watching some of her videos, and she impresses the heck out of me. Very confident person, very strong-willed person, and I like that. Sorry if this is boring. I'm just using, I just don't know how to describe very well, do I? Using my hands, and I'm only doing like one pecan at a time. It's a pecan half, or a pecan. Is it a pecan? Or is it a pecan?
It's a pecan.
Pecan? Dylan?
Pecan.
Pecan. I'm just going to cut the pecan halves.
Watch along.
I tried, yeah,
The pecan.
it's a pecan.
The pecan.
I could do more than one at a time, but I'm not going to. And I'm probably not going to do all of these.
It's a pecan.
So, I don't know. I think this whole YouTube thing is going okay. I like it. I had my first encounter with a person being rude to me today on my intro video. And I was like, wow, really? I'm not even gonna repeat what they said. It was just lame. So I made a respectful comment back. I didn't say what I really, really wanted to say, which I won't say here. It's a family show. But then I did some research and figured out who it was that said that, and yeah, it was no big deal because you got to consider the source. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. Oh, should I tell them about my experience at the grocery store?
Yes.
Okay, so did major grocery shopping the other day because now I'm like, oh, we gotta plan meals for our cooking channel. What should we make, right? I'm just gonna scoop up these pecans with my hand and put them in here. I don't think I'm gonna do any more. Okay, so we're at this grocery store, and it's a huge grocery store, and we were there for like hour and a half, 2 hours. It was my mom, my oldest James, and myself, yeah. And so we shopped and shopped and shopped, and we had a really good time doing it. And it's the type of grocery store where you have to bag the stuff yourself, and it's this real long, what do they call those? The belts that the groceries go on. It's conveyor belt. Thank you. It's a real long thing, and there's two lanes, and they can be checking out 2 people at one time. But we had a lot of stuff. I mean, we had so much stuff. The big package of paper towels kept falling off of the top, and everything just kept falling off. So we're like, okay, it's time to leave this. We got to blow this popsicle stand right away. We're spending way too much money. So yeah, so my stepson and I were unloading stuff, and there's this guy. My mom went down to the end of the belt to start bagging stuff because you have to bag your own groceries there. So she went down to the end of the line to bag stuff, and James was helping me unload stuff out of the cart. And I do a pretty good job, but it's always quicker with 2 hands, right? Especially when one can't see with her eyeballs. So, assistant?
You just hit her in the head.
Sorry, my love. Mwah.
We need some medical assistance.
Do
Medical
not
team.
report this. No.
Medical
Here,
team.
would you please put that in the fridge? Okay, so back to my story. Oh, here's a pecan.
Can I have it?
Medical team on set.
So anyway,
Ouch.
so there's this guy behind us, and we are just busy, right? So he says, if one of you would go down there and help the other one bag, and the other one stay up here and unload the groceries, this would go a lot faster. Well, anyone that knows me knows I just have very low tolerance for people making, opinions are like bleeps. Everybody has one. So just as I was getting ready to say thank you for the advice, but now would you kindly go away, my stepson says, well, my stepmom here is blind and I'm helping her. And he wasn't like nice to the guy about it. He was just kind of like, well, like we hadn't been there before or something. We knew what we were doing. And he stuttered and stammered because I didn't have my sunglasses on. I didn't have my cane, but it's still obvious I couldn't see because, I'm like, where'd the baked beans go? I can't find them, and kept dropping stuff and then looking for it. So, okay, pause. What I have here is dried cranberries that we buy in bulk over there at that grocery store. And I'm just gonna put some with my hand in here till I think it would suffice. And believe it or not, we're almost done making this salad.
Can I have one?
Of course, she's my sampler.
Can I put this bowl in the light?
This bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
I'm just
ignore
gonna-
that phone. So, anyways, he started stuttering and stammering after my stepson said that to him, that she's blind. And he goes, oh, well, my apologies, you'll have to pardon me. And I said, oh, no, you're fine. But, in my head, I'm thinking, well, that was just rude, And he goes, oh, I thought your eyes were just closed. And I'm like, because I didn't have these on, okay? This is what I look without my sunglasses. No big deal. I just looked like this, okay? And I said, yeah, you know, I usually bag groceries in my sleep. He's like, oh, yeah, I know how that goes. Yeah, I'm thinking, you do not, you know, people just, sometimes, you know, when you have a disability, you just gotta prepare, because you just never know what people are gonna say. But most of the time, I encounter really nice people. Okay, so I've got my broccoli, my craisins, or dried cranberries, my pecans. I'm not gonna do any onion this time, because Dylan's really not crazy about onion. So for the dressing,
I am.
it's kind of like a coleslaw dressing. All it is mayo and sugar. And this salad just comes out crunchy and sweet. And if you don't like broccoli, you know, I get it. Not everybody does. But my kids happen to love broccoli. And so I'm forgetting what I'm getting. I'm getting a spoon.
Is broccoli?
So I'm not going to measure. If I had to tell someone how much mayo to use, I would say half a cup maybe. So I'm just getting it out with spoons. 2 big spoons. I don't know. That would be half a cup or more. I don't know. Maybe you just gotta eyeball it. For you sighted people, just eyeball it. I don't know. Do you just nose smell it if you're a blind person like me? Or you just use your common sense and guess? And, I mean, a lot of us had grandmas who never measured anything. So I'm gonna get a measuring cup though for the sugar, because I don't want to overdo it on the sugar. I think this one's not marked. It's an old one I've had forever. I think it's a 1/4. I'm gonna, by feeling it, I'm gonna say it's a 1/4. Is it a 1/4?
Oh.
Hi, assistant.
Yes, it's a 1/4.
Good job. All right. So my sugar container, I bought this full of sugar, gosh, probably a year ago, and I just keep refilling it. I buy the big bags of sugar and I just keep filling this up. I don't have much in here, so. And you just put some sugar in here, and the mayonnaise breaks down the sugar. I think there's vinegar in the mayo maybe, and it helps break down the sugar. Ooh, I can smell that chicken already. And then you just let this, you stir this up real good, and you cover it and stick it in the fridge, and you let it marry. I like to say that. You let the ingredients marry for a bit, and
You gotta stop talking in that voice, Mother.
and give it a good stir about, and then we'll show you what it looks like after it's all stirred up. And when you stick it in the fridge, it does its thing. It sits there and it does its thing, and the sugars break down, and it all becomes one. And then when you take it out, it's like this sauce. Just, woo! Flying broccoli, get back in there. It just becomes this yummy sauce. So, very simple, very summery. Where we are, it's starting to turn hot, so I didn't want to make too much heat in the kitchen. All right, Dylan, you want to show what it looks like?
Yeah. It looks good.
Even if you don't like craisins or cranberries, this is just really good. The first time I had it was at a barbecue, and I was like, what is that? I couldn't quit eating it, so. Okay, and then with dinner, so we're gonna have the chicken, and we're gonna have this salad, and what else should we have? Baked potato, or some buttered noodles, or fruit, good choice,
Yeah.
fruit. And then that's it. I'm not gonna go through the buttered noodle process with you guys tonight, or baked potato. You're gonna just take potato and scrub it clean and rub some olive oil on it, and
Throw it.
what am I trying to say? Poke it with a knife or a fork and throw it in the oven. Or you could wrap it in foil with some salt around it, throw it in the oven. It makes the skins on the potato come out really crispy. So that's it. So I will try to attach the next part of this video, taking the chicken out of the oven and showing you what it looks like. and the salad when it's all done marrying each other, and attach it to this video. I'll try. I'll do my best. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you give us a thumbs up, right?
Subscribe.
Show them thumbs up.
Thumbs up and subscribe and share. Comment down below.
And have a great day.
Yeah.